Welcome to Magical Memories Unlocked, your guide to events that truly rock. From tips on planning and entertainment to will help you make your dream event come true. Now without delay, let's dive into your guide to event success today.
Welcome back to Magical Memories Unlocked, your guide to event success. I'm so excited for this deep dive because we're talking about something that can really elevate any gathering. Walk-around magic. You know, that captivating style where a magician mingles with guests, performing up-close illusions?
Yeah, it's more than just tricks, though. What's fascinating is how walk-around magic transforms those passive observers into active participants. Instead of just watching a show from afar, your guests become a part of the magic, making it a much more personal and memorable experience.
Okay, that makes sense. But wouldn't a comedian or another entertainer achieve the same result? What makes magic so special in this setting?
It's the element of surprise and the intimacy of the experience. Imagine you're at a wedding reception, and a magician approaches your table. Suddenly, your signed dollar bill appears inside a lemon that's been on display the whole time. It's not just a performance, it's a shared moment of wonder that sparks conversation.
I actually remember reading a testimonial from a bride who said that her guests were still talking about the magician weeks after the wedding.
Oh, wow.
Because he personalized all these tricks.
Oh, cool.
And even incorporated some details about how the couple met.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I know.
I love that.
So that's kind of like the beauty of a really good walk-around magician.
Mm-hmm.
So walk-around magic is a great icebreaker. But does it really work for all kinds of events?
It's surprisingly versatile. Think about it. A corporate event where people from different departments might not know each other. A magician can use a mind-reading trick to reveal a shared hobby or interest, instantly creating common ground and encouraging interaction. That's something a stand-up routine or a musical act can't quite replicate.
What are some of the most memorable reactions you've seen to walk-around magic?
Oh, we have countless stories. One that comes to mind is a corporate event where one of our magicians performed a mind-reading trick with the CEO. He correctly guessed the CEO's childhood pet's name, a secret the CEO hadn't shared with anyone at the company. The look on his face was priceless. He couldn't believe it.
That's amazing. It sounds like it was a real icebreaker for the event.
It was. The CEO went from being quite reserved to laughing and chatting with his employees. It really lightened the mood and created a sense of camaraderie.
It's amazing how magic can break down barriers and bring people together. It's not just entertainment, it's a shared experience that creates lasting memories.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm starting to see the appeal. But what about tailoring the performance to the event? Can a magician really customize their act to match a specific theme or company message?
Absolutely. In fact, a skilled walk-around magician will work with you beforehand to understand your objectives and incorporate elements that align with your event. For example, for a product launch, a magician could make a new product appear or vanish in a way that highlights its features and creates a memorable association.
That's really clever. It sounds like there's a lot more thought and strategy involved than I initially realized.
Definitely. And because walk-around magic doesn't require a stage or a spotlight, it seamlessly blends into the flow of any event. Think cocktail hour, between dinner courses, or those transition periods that sometimes need a little something extra to keep the energy up. It's non-intrusive entertainment that adds a touch of magic without disrupting the schedule.
So we've talked about the interactive and versatile nature of walk-around magic. But I'm curious, what are some of the specific types of tricks guests might experience up close?
One common style is sleight of hand. It's the visual spectacle of card tricks. Coins appearing and disappearing and illusions with everyday objects, all happening right under the guests' noses. Imagine a magician borrowing a ring from a guest, making it vanish, and then revealing it tied to their shoelace moments later. It's that close-up, impossible-to-explain quality that leaves people baffled and wanting more.
That's the classic, how did they do that?
Yeah.
Moment everyone loves. There's also something called mentalism. That sounds really intriguing.
Mentalism adds a whole other layer of mystery and astonishment. Think mind-reading feats, predicting what someone is thinking, or influencing their choices in seemingly impossible ways. It's the kind of magic that makes people question reality and wonder if they're actually witnessing something supernatural.
You've sold me on the idea. Now let's talk a bit more about the performance itself.
Well, I mean, think of it like this. The walk-around magician actually becomes like this dynamic part of your event, right? They're not confined to one specific space.
Right. They're not just stuck behind a DJ booth
Exactly.
or in a photo booth.
Exactly. They get to move through the crowd and engage directly with your guests.
Yeah, they're a part of the action.
Yeah. And it really creates a buzz
Hmm.
and just this sense of wonder that I think other types of entertainment just maybe don't achieve quite as well.
So it's not just about, like, the tricks themselves.
Right.
It's really more about the whole experience that they're creating.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got the interactive element, we've got the icebreaker, but
Hmm.
is there any risk that it could be, like, disruptive?
That's a good question.
Yeah. Like, what if they're interrupting people's conversations?
Right.
Or, like, pulling focus at the wrong moment?
I think that's where that non-intrusive element really comes in.
Huh.
Because a good, seasoned walk-around magician will have a knack for kind of sensing the flow of the event.
Mm-hmm.
They'll perform during natural lulls,
Okay.
maybe between courses at dinner or, as people are transitioning from one activity to another.
All right, so they're not competing with whatever else is going on.
Exactly. They're enhancing that existing energy rather than trying to, overpower it.
Which I think also makes it really great for venues that maybe have limited space.
No, yeah.
Because you don't need a stage, you don't need a dance floor. They can basically do their magic
Right.
anywhere.
Absolutely.
And that means it really works for all kinds of events.
It does.
And let's be honest, not everyone loves to dance or pose for photos.
True.
This is something that maybe those people would enjoy.
Yeah, it's a more intimate experience, and
Yeah.
it really draws people in and makes them curious.
Okay, so let's say we're convinced.
Okay.
We want a walk-around magician for our event.
All right.
How do we even go about choosing the right one?
Yeah.
It can't just be anyone who knows a couple of card tricks.
Oh,
right?
no, absolutely not. Choosing the right magician is, I think, absolutely crucial to a successful event.
Right. Okay, let's say someone's listening to this. What advice would you give them to help choose the right magician?
The first thing I would say is to really think about your event and what you need.
Okay.
Think about, who your guests are, what kind of event it is, and just the overall vibe you want.
Right, like is it a formal corporate event or a casual birthday party or like a romantic wedding?
Exactly. Each one of those is going to need a different approach.
So you want to make sure their style matches the tone of your event.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And once you have a pretty clear idea, start doing some research.
Mhm.
Look for magicians who specialize in walk-around magic,
Mm.
and especially those who have experience performing at similar events to yours.
Okay.
And I think reading testimonials and reviews from previous clients can be really helpful.
Yeah, it's like checking their magical resume.
Yes, exactly. See what other people have said about them.
And once you've narrowed it down to a few, you can reach out to them and have a conversation, right?
Yeah, definitely. Talk to them about the specifics of your event, how long you want them to perform for, what the best timing would be,
Right.
and if there are any specific things you want them to do or not do.
So you're setting expectations right from the start.
Exactly. And don't forget to talk about logistics. Do they need a certain amount of space? Can they easily move around the venue? Do they need any special equipment?
It's better to have all that figured out ahead of time
Oh, yeah.
than to run into surprises the day of the event.
For sure. And when you're discussing budget, make sure to ask for detailed quotes. You want to know exactly what you're paying for. You're not just paying for a service, you're investing in an experience.
It's about finding that magician who's the best fit for you and your budget.
Exactly. And once you've found the perfect magician, get it all in writing with a contract. It protects both sides and prevents any misunderstandings.
It's about making sure the magic happens the way you want it to.
Yeah, exactly. And that's where I think partnering with a company like, say, Magical Memories Entertainment can really make a difference. Firstly, you're getting access to vetted professionals. Agencies rigorously screen their talent, ensuring the magician has the skills, experience, and just as important, the professionalism to represent your event well.
So it takes some of the guesswork out of the hiring process. But wouldn't going through an agency limit my options in creative control? What if I have a very specific vision in mind?
That's a great point. But a reputable agency will actually enhance your creative control by helping you articulate your vision. And matching you with a magician whose style aligns with your event's theme and goals, they have a deep understanding of their talent pool and can help you find the perfect fit.
That makes sense. But what about unexpected situations? What if my chosen magician falls ill at the last minute? That would be a disaster.
Another advantage of an agency is reliability. They have systems in place to handle those unforeseen circumstances. If your magician becomes unavailable, a reputable agency will have a backup plan, ensuring your event isn't left without entertainment.
Okay, that definitely provides some peace of mind. But I've heard that hiring through an agency can be expensive. Is it really worth the extra cost?
It's an investment, yes. But consider the value you're getting. Experienced, reliable professionals who are experts at creating memorable experiences. Agencies also handle contracts, payments, and scheduling, freeing you up to focus on other aspects of the event.
So it's about more than just the performance. It's about the peace of mind and support that comes with it.
Exactly. And remember, you're not just paying for a magician, you're paying for a carefully crafted experience tailored to your specific needs. And speaking of crafting experiences, a good agency will have a diverse pool of talent, making it easier to find the right magician for your event's theme and audience. You wouldn't want a magician performing children's party tricks at a corporate gala, would you?
Definitely not. It's all about finding the right fit. But let's say I do decide to go the agency route. What are some key questions I should ask when evaluating different agencies?
Excellent question. First, inquire about their vetting process. Do they have performance reviews or testimonials? Ask about their experience with events similar to yours. Have they worked with clients in your industry or with similar event sizes?
So it's not just about the magician's skills. It's about the agency's experience and understanding of my specific needs.
Exactly. And don't hesitate to ask for references from past clients. Speaking to someone who has firsthand experience with the agency can give you valuable insights into their level of service and professionalism.
That's a great tip. What are some key red flags to watch out for when evaluating an entertainment agency?
That's a great question. One red flag is an agency that doesn't ask many questions about your event. If they're not interested in understanding your vision, your audience, and your goals, they're probably not going to be a good fit.
So personalized approach is essential.
Absolutely. Another red flag is an agency that pressures you to book quickly without giving you time to consider your options.
That makes sense. You don't want to feel rushed into a decision, especially when it comes to something as important as entertainment.
Exactly. And be wary of agencies that lack transparency about their pricing or contract terms. A reputable agency will be upfront about their fees and will provide you with a clear and detailed contract.
So it's all about doing your research, asking the right questions, and trusting your gut instinct.
Precisely. Finding the right entertainment agency is like finding any other trusted partner. You want to feel comfortable with them, confident in their expertise, and assured that they have your best interests at heart.
I think it's time we talked a bit more about Magical Memories Entertainment and what sets us apart.
Absolutely. At Magical Memories Entertainment, we pride ourselves on our commitment to excellence and our passion for creating truly magical experiences.
Can you elaborate on what that means in practice?
Certainly. Our team is comprised of experienced event professionals who understand the nuances of planning and executing successful gatherings. We go beyond simply booking talent. We take the time to understand our clients' visions, their needs, and their budgets. We work closely with our clients to find the perfect entertainment that aligns with their event's theme and objectives. And our roster of magicians is carefully curated to ensure we offer a diverse range of styles and specialties.
I imagine you have a rigorous vetting process for your magicians. What are you looking for beyond technical skills?
We look for performers who are not only skilled illusionists, but also engaging personalities who can connect with an audience on a personal level. We want our clients to feel confident that when they book a magician through Magical Memories Entertainment, they're getting a true professional who will elevate their event.
So it's not just about tricks. It's about creating a memorable experience for everyone involved.
Exactly. We believe that magic has the power to transform ordinary gatherings into extraordinary events. And our mission is to share that magic with the world, one event at a time.
So for anyone listening who's feeling a little overwhelmed by the thought of planning their next event, what's the one piece of advice you'd give them?
Don't be afraid to ask for help. Whether you're working with an agency like Magical Memories Entertainment or tackling the planning on your own, there are resources available to guide you. Don't try to do everything yourself.
That's great advice. Delegating and seeking expert advice can make the planning process so much smoother. And speaking of expert advice, we've covered a lot of ground today, from the benefits of walk-around magic to tips for choosing the right entertainment. Any final thoughts you'd like to leave our listeners with?
When it comes to event planning, it's all about creating an experience. Think about the emotions you want your guests to feel, the memories you want them to take away. Entertainment plays a huge role in shaping those experiences. Whether you're incorporating magic music or any other form of entertainment, choose something that aligns with your vision and enhances the overall atmosphere of your event.
That's a beautiful way to put it. It's not just about filling time. It's about creating moments that resonate. Well, I've certainly learned a lot today about the art of creating magical event experiences. Thank you for sharing your insights and expertise with us.
It's been a pleasure. And remember, whether you're planning a grand celebration or an intimate gathering, a touch of magic can make all the difference.
So true. Now, for those listening who are ready to add a touch of magic to their next event, where can they find out more about Magical Memories Entertainment?
You can visit our website at www.mme123.com. There you'll find information about our services, our talented magicians, and testimonials from past clients. And of course, you can always reach out to us directly. We'd love to chat with you about your event and how we can help create a truly magical experience.
Fantastic. We'll be sure to include that information in the show notes. And as always, thank you to our listeners for joining us on this magical journey. We can't wait to share more event planning tips and insights with you in future episodes of Magical Memories. Unlock your guide to event success.
Until next time, keep those creative sparks flying, and remember the possibilities are endless.
Thanks for listening to Magical Memories Unlocked. This guide to event success is so helpful, some are shocked. Planning something big, we're here for you with ideas and tips to make your vision come true. Magical Memories Entertainment is the team to make all your guests